I'm a theoretical physicist. If I could remove 1 cubic meter from existence, I'd target the Mona Lisa part. And here is why it would collapse civilization. Matter can't simply vanish, my quantum mechanics professor once declared with absolute certainty. Yet the thought experiment of removing a perfect cubic meter from existence has haunted me through 2 decades of theoretical physics research. After years of consideration, I've concluded the most devastating target wouldn't be a nuclear reactor, the Pope's head, or even a damn wall part. It would be Da Vinci's Mona Lisa, and the resulting chaos would unfold like a perfectly designed societal collapse. Let me walk you through the cascading failure that would follow. Imagine it's a typical Tuesday at the Louvre. Tourists crowd around the bulletproof glass encasing history's most famous painting. Suddenly, a perfect cubic meter party, containing not just the painting but its protective case and a portion of the wall behind it, simply ceases to exist. Not destroyed, not relocated, part completely removed from reality, leaving a mathematically perfect void. The immediate physical consequences would be relatively minor. A cubic meter of air would rush to fill the void with a modest implosion, startling nearby visitors but causing minimal injuries. But what happens next would shatter our collective reality in ways no nuclear explosion could match. Within seconds, hundreds of smartphones would capture the event. After religious miracles or UFO sightings, this would be a clear, undeniable violation of physical law witnessed by hundreds and recorded from multiple angles in high definition. The footage would reach every corner of the globe within hours. The scientific community's response would evolve through distinct phases. Phase 1, Dino, leading physicist, would declare the footage manipulated, a mass hallucination, or an elaborate hoax. Phase 2, investigation, when museum security footage, structural analysis, and witness testimony all confirm the impossible event. The scientific method itself would face its greatest challenge. Matter cannot be created or destroyed par except it just was before hundreds of witnesses. Phase 3, paradigm collapse. Every fundamental theory of physics requires conservation of mass energy. The single event would invalidate quantum mechanics, general relativity, and thermodynamics simultaneously. The entire framework of modern physics, permanent and by extension, our understanding of reality, would crumble. Meanwhile, the cultural and religious implications would trigger an even more destabilizing sequence. The art world would face an unprecedented loss, but more importantly, questions about the why would emerge. Why the Mona Lisa? Is there meaning in the target? Various religious groups would claim it as divine intervention, per some celebrating, others condemning the destruction of a Renaissance masterpiece that blended scientific observation with artistic expression. Conspiracy theories would flourish, from government superweapons to alien technology. Typical conspiracies. This one would have undeniable evidence of something that science cannot explain. Financial markets would destabilize as the implications set in. If matter can vanish, what other constants might prove unreliable? Banking systems, digital currencies, and material assets would all be questioned in a world where physical laws are suddenly negotiable. Most critically, the event would create an epistemological crisis. Science operates on the principle that the universe follows consistent, discoverable rules. A single verified violation of these rules wouldn't just challenge specific theories. Reality is knowable through observation and reason. Unlike a terrorist attack or natural disaster, there would be no recovery path, no rebuilding. The foundation of modern civilization, our shared confidence that reality follows predictable patterns, would be permanently fractured. Some might argue that targeting a political leader or nuclear facility would create more immediate chaos, but systems are designed to survive such losses. The death of a leader triggers clear succession protocols. Even nuclear disasters have containment procedures, but there is no containment protocol for the collapse of reality itself. No succession plan when causality comes into question. No emergency response for the death of empirical certainty. The Mona Lisa's mysterious smile has captivated humanity for centuries. Its inexplicable disappearance would do more than destroy a masterpiece. It would destroy our collective confidence in a comprehensible universe, and the society that can no longer trust its most basic assumptions about reality cannot long endure. In physics, we call this a singularity. We're at a point where all our equations break down. In human terms, we might simply call it the end of the world as we know it.